breakfast desk, a hollow space where you used to stay, a white sheet of paper, nothing written, transparent there, I can't explain. My eyes just keep resting there. I'll just leave this part blank, since I couldn't find the right words, leaving it just as it is, all alone. I won't paint over this silence with meaning, because this emptiness is your place to be. Habits I knew so well, spent the day letting them go, one by one. The more I empty, the clearer they get. Those long conversations we used to share, now only a silence that doesn't answer. I'll just leave this part blank, since I couldn't find the right words, leaving it just as it is, all alone. I won't paint over this silence with meaning, because this emptiness is your place to be. Just leaving it blank. Goodbye.
Laundry hanging by the doorway, filling up the room slowly. Muted television flickering, scenes moving without sound. Coffee stains across a notebook, half a sentence left unfinished. Picked my earphones off the table, then left them there instead. Something shifted in the background of another ordinary day. Couldn't really find the reason, still it pulled my thoughts away. Farther than yesterday, my mind keeps drifting somewhere else, behind the face I always wear. Something's quietly changing. Farther than yesterday, moments fading out of focus. Standing still and watching them makes the whole night slower. Empty streets outside the corner store, wind arriving first again. Coins colliding in my jacket, keeping pace beside my steps. Found an old movie ticket inside the pages of a book. Couldn't even place the season, still I stared at it too long. No dramatic reason for it, still tonight feels unfamiliar. At the end of streets I know too well, I slowed down without thinking. Farther than yesterday, thoughts flowing deeper through the silence. Words I acted like I meant less, stay longer than they should. Farther than yesterday, faded in Still the atmosphere around me changed before I realized. Farther than yesterday, quiet feelings drifting slowly. Scenes I thought had already ended come back one by one. Farther than yesterday, night dissolving into silence. Only traces left behind me, floating through the dark.
Beyond the rain-stained window, blurred lights slowly spread apart. Holding a cup of cold coffee, I replayed the same song again. Through the quiet midnight air, a familiar scent passed by me, and the feelings I thought were gone quietly rose again. Time may take away many things, but some nights remain unchanged. Without a single word, they turn my eyes back to you. I still couldn't delete your number tonight. Light warmth left behind in your name. Though you're someone I can't reach anymore, you never fade away easily. Dawn spreads across the dark screen as my heart slowly grows colder. I'm still sitting inside the time when we still belong together. The soft piano in my earphones flows like a quiet breath, and the shadow leaning by the window slowly stretches through the room. The seasons we once walked through have already passed far away. So why does every late hour bring you back so clearly? Under faded traffic lights, after the laughter disappears, a heart with nowhere left to go keeps wandering through the night. I still couldn't delete your number tonight, like a sentence left unfinished. The season that once belonged to us still lingers here somehow. The early morning wind moves softly, shaking the curtain slowly. And once again I swallow all the words I never said. Even when love moves farther away, its warmth still finds a place to stay. And at the end of ordinary days, you quietly return to me. I still couldn't delete your number tonight, like an old line from a song. You remain here, fading slowly, yet filling this entire night. Morning light begins to rise, leaving reflections on the streets, and I'm still sitting beside a heart that never truly ended. An umbrella by the hallway hasn't moved in days dust settling across the paper, folded on the kitchen side. Sunlight caught along the window feels temporary as it falls. Even ordinary afternoons now seem to drift away too fast. Every time I try remembering, the sequence disappears again. Moments that once felt connected blur into each other slowly. In the order it faded, pieces of me stayed behind, floating through the empty spaces left between the passing hours. In the order it faded, voices thinning into distance. The harder I try to hold them, the farther they dissolve. Coffee cooling, long forgotten, still lingering through the room. Shoes abandoned near the doorway, waiting without reason there. Open drawers without intention, found an old receipt inside. Couldn't place the day or season, still I stared at it too long. Things I thought were long forgotten return without asking now. Small details I never noticed suddenly feel sharp again. In the order it faded, memories losing balance. Even faces I ignored before keep returning quietly. In the order it faded, feelings spreading through the silence. Thought the ending would be cleaner than the way it stayed. People say that time can't fix it. Maybe sometimes that is true, but fading doesn't always mean something fully disappears. In the order it faded, through the stillness of the evening, scenes abandoned without language brush against me softly. In the order it faded, at the edge of another night. Only things I never managed to say stay behind with me. Cold tea sitting by the bedside, phone turned face down in the dark. One unfinished line still hanging somewhere in the back of my thoughts. Clock hands moving without meaning, night getting heavier somehow. Try to find the right expression, lost another hour again. Wasn't even something complicated, still I couldn't send it through. Every sentence sounded different the moment I typed it to you. Late reply, timing never lands correctly. Even simple words get caught before they leave my mouth. Late reply, quiet air after midnight. All the things I never sent keep circling around. Last bus fading past the window, street lights breaking on the glass. Read read your message one more time, like it changed while I looked away. Half open curtains are moving slowly, small blue light across the room. Thought by now it wouldn't matter, still it lingers like perfume. Maybe silence answers louder than the words I try to use. Funny how a tiny message can leave a night completely awake. They reply, timing never lands correctly. Pretending not to care about it only makes it stay. They reply, sleepless atmosphere surrounding, finger resting near the send button, way too long again. Could've let the moment pass me, could've closed my eyes instead. Only the blinking little cursor keeping everything suspended. Late reply, finally sending one short sentence at the end of an endless evening, trying to sound alright. They reply, screen light fading from the darkness, breathing slowly through the silence, waiting for the morning light. In a room with all the lights off, only quiet music fills the air. Leaning against the window, I kept staring outside for a while. The familiar melody has faded over time, but somehow your name still remains so clear. Even after telling myself that everything is over now, whenever the night gets deep, my heart stays in the same place. Like an old song, you still remain in me. One random line drifting by brings the seasons back again. I thought I had forgotten, but one familiar warmth makes me stop once more and look back at you for a while. Rain spreads across the empty streets, blurring distant lights beyond the bus window. Dawn slowly passes by. The road we used to walk together feels unfamiliar now. Yet in a passing scent you still remain somehow. Between the sound of laughter, I feel farther away. With an ordinary face, I quietly make it through the night. Like an old song, you softly return again. Through moments flowing in my earphones, my heart grows heavy once more. Even knowing our story has already ended, I still walk slowly through the same memories. How much did we really understand each other? The silent nights we shared together keep coming back to me. Like an old song, you never fully fade away. Even as time moves farther, sometimes you become clearer. Morning slowly fills the window and the city lights disappear. But at the end of this music,
I still remain here quietly.
Eyes spinning slowly in the bottom of the glass. Nobody talking much tonight. Half open window, city breathing through the room. Your jacket falling off the chair. Didn't notice how late it got till somebody stacked the empty cups. Even silence felt connected, like the night was listening to. Didn't need a heavy conversation. Everything already made sense. The way your fingers traced the table edge stayed longer than your words. Quiet tone floating underneath the neon. Every slow reply between us felt better than a perfect line. Quiet tone moving softly through the midnight, like unfinished scenes still hanging somewhere in the back of my mind. Late bus shaking at the red light, reflections bending on the glass. Didn't even wear my earphones, just listen to the city pass. Someone laughing down the hallway, coffee machine still running slow. We kept walking without saying where we really planned to go. Funny how familiar corners look different after midnight. Even shadows crossing sidewalks moved along with the rhythm outside. Quiet tone floating underneath the neon. Short little smiles disappearing, still replaying in my head. Quiet tone lingering inside the cool air, like the night refused to finish, even after we said goodbye. Nothing cinematic about it, still I wanted time to pause. Some nights don't arrive loudly, they just settle in slowly. Quiet tone following me through the back streets, pieces of the atmosphere still clinging to my coat somehow. Quiet tone, maybe we can slow it down now. Feels like conversations ended aren't really ending tonight.
Woke up late on a Sunday morning, turned the TV on out of habit. The sound of people laughing somehow made the room feel even quieter. I stopped folding the laundry and stared outside for a while. I thought I was doing fine, but today you crossed my mind again. I kept telling myself that everything was already over, but even in an ordinary day, you suddenly come back to me. Sometimes I still wonder about you. Do you still stay up too late? Do you still choose tea over over coffee like you always used to. I thought I had moved on, but some part of you still remains. Even when I act like I'm okay, sometimes I still wonder about you. Waiting at a crosswalk nearby, I saw someone from behind. For a second I thought it was you, and laughed at myself again. Whenever I passed that restaurant we used to go to on weekends, it still feels like somehow you might be sitting there. People always say time softens everything, so why do certain memories stay exactly the same? Sometimes I still wonder about you, what your days look like now. If you become a little happier than you were back then. I really thought by now I'd finally be alright, but when the night gets quiet, you come back to my mind again. It's not that I want us back, maybe I just wanted to know if somewhere out there you've been doing well. Sometimes I still wonder about you. Some nights are just like that. At the end of an ordinary day, you suddenly return to me. Even if time has passed, some things don't disappear that easily. Tonight again in this quiet room, I spent a while thinking about you.
Still out of habit, I dial your number afterward, stopping right before the call, just staring at the screen for a while. Whenever I stop by the market, I still grab two of everything. I've tried a couple times to change it, but it never feels that easy. Even when I tell myself that it's all over now, in moments that mean nothing, you still remain somehow. Still out of habit, I turn around looking for you between all the laughing voices. Sometimes I think I see you there. People say time makes it easier, and I'm trying to believe that too. But at the end of another ordinary day, I think of you again. While typing in a password, I still enter your birthday first. I laugh at myself for a second, then the room grows quiet again. When Sunday afternoons come around, I walk around with nowhere to go, maybe hoping by coincidence I'll run into you somewhere. Sometimes I think I've moved on, then you come back again. Even pretending I'm okay still doesn't work that well. Still out of habit, you're the first thought in my mind. Even inside an ordinary day, you somehow remain. If everything already passed, why does my heart stay the same? tonight again I come back home and sit there doing nothing. Did we really move on and forget each other completely? Sometimes it feels like I'm the only one still there. Still out of habit, I search for your name again. Nothing special happened today, but the night feels longer somehow. Sitting alone in the dark room for a while without a thought, then lying down slowly, like tomorrow will be normal again. One untouched cup still sitting near the edge of the table now. Your fading perfume on my jacket won't completely disappear. Left the television running without watching anything. Funny how familiar noises sound so distant overnight. Morning came without warning. Everything looked just the same. Still it felt like something quiet had been taken from the room. The day after us, the world keeps moving. Somehow I'm still standing a little behind the time. The day after us, words I thought would fade by now keep returning in the spaces between ordinary things. Past the corner where we used to stop without a second thought. Took another street instead of walking by that cafe door. Found a crumpled receipt inside my coat, almost threw it out again. Funny how the smallest objects suddenly become too heavy. Never thought a simple goodbye could stay this long inside my head. Maybe endings don't arrive as cleanly as we hope they will. The day after us, nothing visibly has changed. Still I fake another smile while my breathing comes uneven. The day after us, scenes I thought were disappearing keep replaying slowly through me. Whenever silence settles in, couldn't cry the way I wanted, couldn't laugh it off instead. Only this unfinished feeling circling around the room. The day after us, late afternoon, shadows stretching like somebody stayed behind me long after you were gone. The day after us, maybe someday this gets lighter. Tonight the quiet in this apartment answers everything with silence. waking up to the silence of the room. The morning air carries a hint of gloom. My fingers reach for the phone out of habit, searching for a text that I'll never get. An empty screen, a bitter regret. I step outside just to lose my mind in a crowd of faces I'll never find. Every street corner holds a ghost of us, a whisper of laughter turning to dust. The world moves fast while I'm stuck in the past. The coffee's cold before the first sip. A heavy sigh escapes from my lip. The shadows stretch, the sun won't set. An afternoon I want to forget. The day is so long without you here. Every minute feels like a lonely year. I try to run, but the clock stands still, fighting the ache that I can't seem to kill. Your name is a melody stuck on repeat. The silence is heavy, the air is bittersweet. I'm walking a road that has no end. Sunset paints the sky in shades of blue, reminding me of everything I knew. When the stars come out, the memories flood, running through my veins, thicker than blood. I'm drowning in a night that feels so deep. They say time heals, but I don't see a sign. Just a jagged heart crossing a blurry line. I'm waiting for a tomorrow that never arrives, living a ghost of 1,000 lives. The day is so long without you here. Every minute feels like a lonely year. I try to run, but the clock stands still, fighting the ache that I can't seem to kill. Your name is a melody stuck on repeat. The silence is heavy, the air is bittersweet. I'm walking a road that has no end. Will tomorrow be any shorter than today? Or am I just fading away? Familiar letters lingering on the edge of my breath, words that lost their owner, facing a quiet death. Once the warmest sound that ever filled the air, now I whisper your name to a room that's bare, watching 3 small syllables vanish in the cold. When love leaves the room, only the name remains, a habit of holding on to these invisible chains, a bittersweet ache that flows through my veins. That name I couldn't return, still haunting my heart, filling up the empty spaces where we fell apart, flowing like a clear piano note, transparent and deep, until it settles in the secrets that I choose to keep. A name only I know, a name I can no longer call. first thing I learned, the word I spoke the most, the start and the end of my day, now just a ghost. I try to give it back, but there's no place to go. Tucked away in a corner where the shadows grow, the more I try to erase it, the sharper it begins to show. If I could return it, would this finally be the end, or is it the last piece of you I still need to defend, the last trace of us that my lips can still pretend? The name I couldn't return, still haunting my heart, filling up the empty spaces where we fell apart, flowing like a clear piano note, transparent and deep, until it settles in the secrets that I choose to keep. A name only I know, a name I can no longer call. I'll keep it for one more day, I suppose, calling it softly before the curtains close. Beyond the blurred window, late city lights begin to sway. Over a cup of cooling coffee, quiet dawn slowly falls. Sitting there without a word, watching traces of rain slide down. Like time suddenly stopped, you come back to my mind again. The season I thought had faded returns every night somehow, and on every passing street your warmth still remains. The season beyond the blurred window still lingers inside of me. Even knowing our story is over, it never truly passes by. Between these fading melodies, memories slowly spread again. At the edge of another night, I quietly look back at you. Outside the late night bus window, the wet city drifts away. A soft piano through my earphones gently shakes the night. On the streets we used to walk, only familiar air remains. Even the smallest laughter we shared feels strangely vivid now. While time keeps moving forward, my heart stays in the same place. And among all the fading scenes, you remain the clearest. The season beyond the blurred window quietly brushes past me. Even knowing you've grown distant, I still can't let you go. Through the cold early air, a fading warmth returns slowly, and I'm still walking alone inside the time we once shared. How much did we really understand each other back then? The silent nights we spent together still stay inside my heart. The
season beyond the blurred window still remains here with me. Even as morning slowly arrives, you never fully fade away. At the end of the darkened street, like a breath left behind, I still stand beside a heart that never truly ended.
Across the rain-soaked crosswalk, late city lights begin to sway. Both hands buried in my pockets, still refuse to warm tonight. At the cafe we used to know, only unfamiliar laughter stays. At the edge of a cold cup of coffee, your name slowly fades across my mind. They say time quietly takes everything away with it. So why do certain memories grow clearer every night? Will you still remain after this night, like a breath spread into dawn? Even when I pretend I've moved on, I always drift back to you. Between these blurred melodies, my heart settles down slowly. I'm still walking alone inside the season that was ours. Reflected in the bus window, a tired version of myself, while a soft piano through my earphones quietly shakes the night. At the end of the street we walked, the convenience store still glows. I pushed the door open without thinking, then stopped there for a while. Even among crowded people, the night stays painfully honest, and the feelings I try to hide always seem to show somehow. Will you still remain after this night, like an image left on a dark screen? Even knowing our story is over, I still can't let it go. Through the late night wind, old warmth scatters away slowly, and I remain beside the words I never said. Maybe we drifted apart as quietly as we once loved, and the silent nights we shared still stay inside my heart. Will you still remain after this night, beneath the fading morning light? Memories that should disappear still hold on to me. Over streets washed by first light, morning slowly arrives again, and I'm still here, unable to fully let you go. An upside down photograph, still caught inside the drawer. Half a glass left on the counter, holding yesterday a little longer. Lamplight falling across pages I haven't really read all night. Only the quiet in the apartment seems to move around slowly. Funny how a simple sentence can keep returning like this. stayed somewhere behind my teeth, but never crossed the distance. Words I never gave you, lingering like a late breath, finding me in ordinary moments when I least expect them to. Words I never gave you, fading through unfinished memories, feelings I thought had disappeared, coming back again. Empty platform near midnight, signs changing without a sound. Even familiar notification tones feel unfamiliar now somehow. Folded note inside my pocket, ink already running thin. No matter how many times I open it, nothing changes in the end. Thought it was already over, still I turn around sometimes. Maybe regret arrives quietly long after people leave. Words I never gave you, drifting slowly through the silence, somewhere between passing hours, still refusing to disappear. Words I never gave you, cooling with the fading evening, wonder if they ever mattered now that it's too late. Nothing really changed around me, still everything feels rearranged. Even echoes of your voice now sound farther than before. Words I never gave you, at the edge of early morning, like unfinished lines abandoned, they keep circling back. Words I never gave you, under slowly dimming light, never fully spoken aloud, still remaining here. On this organized desk, a hollow space where you used to stay, a white sheet of paper, nothing written, transparent air I can't explain. My eyes just keep resting there. I'll just leave this part blank, since I couldn't find the right words, leaving it just as it is, all alone. I won't paint over this silence with meaning, because this emptiness is your place to be. Habits I knew so well, spent the day letting them go, one by one. The more I empty, the clearer they get. Those long conversations we used to share, now only a silence that doesn't answer. How I'll just leave this part blank, since I couldn't find the right words, leaving it just as it is, all alone. I won't paint over this silence with meaning, because this emptiness is your place to be. Just leaving it blank. Goodbye.
Laundry hanging by the doorway, filling up the room slowly. Muted television flickering, scenes moving without sound. Coffee stains across a notebook, half a sentence left unfinished. Picked my earphones off the table, then left them there instead. Something shifted in the background of another ordinary day. Couldn't really find the reason, still it pulled my thoughts away. Farther than yesterday, my mind keeps drifting somewhere else, behind the face I always wear. Something's quietly changing. Farther than yesterday, moments fading out of focus. Standing still and watching them makes the whole night slower. Empty streets outside the corner store, wind arriving first again. Coins colliding in my jacket, keeping pace beside my steps. Found an old movie ticket inside the pages of a book. Couldn't even place the season, still I stared at it too long. No dramatic reason for it, still tonight feels unfamiliar. At the end of streets I know too well, I slowed down without thinking. Farther than yesterday, thoughts flowing deeper through the silence. Words I acted like I meant less, stay longer than they should. Farther than yesterday, faded images returning. Moments I thought would disappear keep lingering softly. Feels like I've been walking forward through the same direction all this time. Still the atmosphere around me changed before I realized. Farther than yesterday, quiet feelings drifting slowly. Scenes I thought had already ended come back one by one. Farther than yesterday, night dissolving into silence. Only traces left behind me, floating through the dark.
Beyond the rain-stained window blurred lights slowly spread apart. Holding a cup of cold coffee, I replayed the same song again. Through the quiet midnight air, a familiar scent passed by me, and the feelings I thought were gone quietly rose again. Time may take away many things, but some nights remain unchanged. Without a single word, they turn my eyes back to you. I still couldn't delete your number tonight. Light warmth left behind in your name. Though you're someone I can't reach anymore, you never fade away easily. Dawn spreads across the dark screen as my heart slowly grows colder. I'm still sitting inside the time when we still belong together. The soft piano in my earphones flows like a quiet breath, and the shadow leaning by the window slowly stretches through the room. The seasons we once walked through have already passed far away. So why does every late hour bring you back so clearly? Under faded traffic lights, after the laughter disappears, a heart with nowhere left to go keeps wandering through the night. I still couldn't delete your number tonight, like a sentence left unfinished. The season that once belonged to us still lingers here somehow. The early morning wind moves softly, shaking the curtain slowly. And once again I swallow all the words I never said. Even when love moves farther away, its warmth still finds a place to stay. And at the end of ordinary days, you quietly return to me. I still couldn't delete your number tonight, like an old line from a song. You remain here, fading slowly, yet filling this entire night. Morning light begins to rise, leaving reflections on the streets, and I'm still sitting beside a heart that never truly ended. An umbrella by the hallway hasn't moved in days at all. Dust settling across the paper, folded on the kitchen side. Sunlight caught along the window feels temporary as it falls. Even ordinary afternoons now seem to drift away too fast. Every time I try remembering, the sequence disappears again. Moments that once felt connected blur into each other slowly. In the order it faded, pieces of me stayed behind, floating through the empty spaces left between the passing hours. In the order it faded, voices thinning into distance. The harder I try to hold them, the farther they dissolve. Coffee cooling, long forgotten, still lingering through the room. Shoes abandoned near the doorway, waiting without reason there. Open drawers without intention, found an old receipt inside. Couldn't place the day or season, still I stared at it too long. Things I thought were long forgotten return without asking now. Small details I never noticed suddenly feel sharp again. In the order it faded, memories losing balance. Even faces I ignored before keep returning quietly. In the order it faded, feelings spreading through the silence. Thought the ending would be cleaner than the way it stayed. People say that time can't fix it. Maybe sometimes that is true, but fading doesn't always mean something fully disappears. In the order it faded, through the stillness of the evening, scenes abandoned without language brush against me softly. In the order it faded, at the edge of another night. Only things I never managed to say stay behind with me. Cold tea sitting by the bedside, phone turned face down in the dark. One unfinished line still hanging somewhere in the back of my thoughts. Clock hands moving without meaning, night getting heavier somehow. Try to find the right expression, lost another hour again. Wasn't even something complicated, still I couldn't send it through. Every sentence sounded different the moment I typed it to you. Late reply, timing never lands correctly. Even simple words get caught before they leave my mouth. Late reply, quiet air after midnight. All the things I never sent keep circling around. Last bus fading past the window, street lights breaking on the glass. Read your message one more time, like it changed while I looked away. Half open curtains moving slowly, small blue light across the room. Thought by now it wouldn't matter, still it lingers like perfume. Maybe silence answers louder than the words I try to use. Funny how a tiny message can leave a night completely awake. Late reply, timing never lands correctly. Pretending not to care about it only makes it stay. Late reply, sleepless atmosphere surrounding. Finger resting near the send button, way too long again. Could've let the moment pass me, could've closed my eyes instead. Oh, Late reply, finally sending one short sentence at the end of an endless evening, trying to sound alright. Late reply, screen light fading from the darkness, breathing slowly through the silence, waiting for the morning light. In a room with all the lights off, only quiet music fills the air. Leaning against the window, I kept staring outside for a while. The familiar melody has faded over time, but somehow your name still remains so clear. Even after telling myself that everything is over now, whenever the night gets deep, my heart stays in the same place. Like an old song, you still remain in me. One random line drifting by brings the seasons back again. I thought I had forgotten, but one familiar warmth makes me stop once more and look back at you for a while. Rain spreads across the empty streets, blurring distant lights beyond the bus window. Dawn slowly passes by. The road we used to walk together feels unfamiliar now. Yet in a passing scent you still remain somehow. Between the sound of laughter, I feel farther away. With an ordinary face, I quietly make it through the night. Like an old song, you softly return again. Through moments flowing in my earphones, my heart grows heavy once more. Even knowing our story has already ended, I still walk slowly through the same memories. How much did we really understand each other? The silent nights we shared together keep coming back to me. Like an old song, you never fully fade away. Even as time moves farther, sometimes you become clearer. Morning slowly fills the window and the city lights disappear. But at the end of this music, I still remain here quietly. Ice spinning slowly in the bottom of the glass. Nobody talking much tonight. Half open window, city breathing through the room. Your jacket falling off the chair. Didn't notice how late it got till somebody stacked the empty cups. Even silence felt connected, like the night was listening too. Didn't need a heavy conversation, everything already made sense. The way your fingers traced the table edge stayed longer than your words. Quiet Every slow reply between us felt better than a perfect line. Quiet tone, moving softly through the midnight, like unfinished scenes still hanging somewhere in the back of my mind. Late bus shaking at the red light, reflections bending on the glass. Didn't even wear my earphones, just listened to the city pass. Someone laughing down the hallway, coffee machine still running slow. We kept walking without saying where we really planned to go. Funny how familiar corners look different after midnight. Even shadows crossing sidewalks moved along with the rhythm outside. Quiet tone, floating underneath the neon, short little smiles disappearing, still replaying in my head. Quiet tone, lingering inside the cool air, like the night refused to finish, even after we said goodbye. Nothing cinematic about it, still I wanted time to pause. Some nights don't arrive loudly, they just settle in slowly. Quiet tone, following me through the back streets, pieces of the atmosphere still clinging to my coat somehow. Quiet tone, maybe we can slow it down now. Feels like conversations ended aren't really ending tonight.
Woke up late on a Sunday morning, turned the TV on out of habit. The sound of people laughing somehow made the room feel even quieter. I stopped folding the laundry and stared outside for a while. I thought I was doing fine, but today you crossed my mind again. I kept telling myself that everything was already over, but even in an ordinary day, you suddenly come back to me. Sometimes I still wonder about you. Do you still stay up too late? Do you still choose tea over coffee like you always used to? I thought I had moved on, but some part of you still remains, even when I act like I'm okay. Sometimes I still wonder about you. Waiting at a crosswalk nearby, I saw someone from behind. For a second I thought it was you, and laughed at myself again. Whenever I passed that restaurant we used to go to on weekends, it still feels like somehow you might be sitting there. People always say time softens everything, so why do certain memories stay exactly the same? Sometimes I still wonder about you, what your days look like now. If you become a little happier than you were back then. I really thought by now I'd finally be alright, but when the night gets you've been doing well. Sometimes I still wonder about you. Some nights are just like that. At the end of an ordinary day, you suddenly return to me. Even if time has passed, some things don't disappear that easily. Tonight again in this quiet room, I spent a while thinking about you.
Still out of habit, I dial your number afterward, stopping right before the call, just staring at the screen for a while. Whenever I stop by the market, I still grab two of everything. I've tried a couple times to change it, but it never feels that easy. Even when I tell myself that it's all over now, in moments that mean nothing, you still remain somehow. Still out of habit, I turn around looking for you. Between all the laughing voices, sometimes I think I see you there. People say time makes it easier, and I'm trying to believe that too. But at the end of another ordinary day, I think of you again. While typing in a password, I still enter your birthday first. I laugh at myself for a second, then the room grows quiet again. When Sunday afternoons come around, I walk around with nowhere to go. Maybe hoping by coincidence I'll run into you somewhere. Sometimes I think I've moved on, then you come back again. Even pretending I'm okay still doesn't work that well. Still out of habit, you're the first thought in my mind. Even inside an ordinary day, you somehow remain. If everything already passed, why does my heart stay the same? Tonight again I come back home and sit there doing nothing. Did we really move on and forget each other completely? Sometimes it feels like I'm the only one still there. Still out of habit, I search for your name again. Nothing special happened today, but the night feels longer somehow. Sitting alone in the dark room for a while without a thought, then lying down slowly, like tomorrow will be normal again. One untouched cup still sitting near the edge of the table now. Your fading perfume on my jacket won't completely disappear. Left the television running without watching anything. Funny how familiar noises sound sounds so distant overnight. Morning came without warning. Everything looked just the same. Still it felt like something quiet had been taken from the room. The day after us, the world keeps moving normally, but somehow I'm still standing a little behind the time. The day after us, words I thought would fade by now keep returning in the spaces between ordinary things. Past the corner where we used to stop without a second thought. Took another street instead of walking by that cafe door. Found a crumpled receipt inside my coat, almost threw it out again. Funny how the smallest objects suddenly become too heavy. Never thought a simple goodbye could stay this long inside my head. Maybe endings don't arrive as cleanly as we hope they will. The day after us, nothing visibly has changed. Still I fake another smile while my breathing comes uneven. The day after us, scenes I thought were disappearing keep replaying slowly through me. Whenever silence settles in, couldn't cry the way I wanted, couldn't laugh it off instead. Only this unfinished feeling circling around the room. The day after us, late afternoon, shadows stretching like somebody stayed behind me long after you were gone. The day after us, maybe someday this gets lighter. Tonight the quiet in this apartment answers everything with silence. Waking up to the silence of the room. The morning air carries a hint of gloom. My fingers reach for the phone out of habit, searching for a text that I'll never get. An empty screen, a bitter regret. I step outside just to lose my mind in a crowd of faces I'll never find. Every street corner holds a ghost of us, a whisper of laughter turning to dust. The world moves fast while I'm stuck in the past. The coffee's cold before the first sip. A heavy sigh escapes from my lip. The shadows stretch, the sun won't set. An afternoon I want to forget. The day is so long without you here. Every minute feels like a lonely year. I try to run, but the clock stands still, fighting the ache that I can't seem to kill. Your name is a melody stuck on repeat. The silence is heavy, the air is bittersweet. I'm walking a road that has no end.
Sunset paints the sky in shades of blue, reminding me of everything I knew. When the stars come out, the memories flood, running through my veins, thicker than blood. I'm drowning in a night that feels so deep. They say time heals, but I don't see a sign. Just a jagged heart crossing a blurry line. I'm waiting for a tomorrow that never arrives, living a ghost of 1,000 lives. The day is so long without you here. Every minute feels like a lonely year. I try to run, but the clock stands still, fighting the ache that I can't seem to kill. Your name is a melody stuck on repeat. The silence is heavy, the air is bittersweet. I'm walking a road that has no end. Will tomorrow be any shorter than today? Or am I just fading away?
Familiar letters lingering on the edge of my breath, words that lost their owner, facing a quiet death. Once the warmest sound that ever filled the air, now I whisper your name to a room that's bare, watching 3 small syllables vanish in the cold. When love leaves the room, only the name remains, a habit of holding on to these invisible chains, a bittersweet ache that flows through my veins. That name I couldn't return, still haunting my heart, filling up the empty spaces where we fell apart, flowing like a clear piano note, transparent and deep, until it settles in the secrets that I choose to keep. A name only I know, a name I can no longer call. First thing I learned, the word I spoke the most, the start and the end of my day, now just a ghost. I try to give it back, but there's no place to go. Tucked away in a corner where the shadows grow, the more I try to erase it, the sharper it begins to show. If I could return it, would this finally be the end, or is it the last piece of you? I still need to defend the last trace of us that my lips can still pretend. The name I couldn't return, still haunting my heart, filling up the empty spaces where we fell apart, flowing like a clear piano note, transparent and deep, until it settles in the secrets that I choose to keep. A name only I know, a name I can no longer call. I'll keep it for one more day, I suppose, calling it softly before the curtains close. beyond the blurred window, late city lights begin to sway. Over a cup of cooling coffee, quiet dawn slowly falls. Sitting there without a word, watching traces of rain slide down. Like time suddenly stopped, you come back to my mind again. The season I thought had faded returns every night somehow. And on every passing street, your warmth still remains. The season beyond the blurred window still lingers inside of me. Even knowing our story is over, it never truly passes by. Between these fading melodies, memories slowly spread again. At the edge of another night, I quietly look back at you. Outside the late night bus window, the wet city drifts away. A soft piano through my earphones gently shakes the night. On the streets we used to walk, only familiar air remains. Even the smallest laughter we shared feels strangely vivid now. While time keeps moving forward, my heart stays in the same place. And among all the fading scenes, you remain the clearest. The season beyond the blurred window quietly brushes past me. Even knowing you've grown distant, I still can't let you go. Through the cold early air, a fading warmth returns slowly, and I'm still walking alone inside the time we once shared. How much did we really understand each other back then? The silent nights we spent together still stay inside my heart. The season beyond the blurred window still remains here with me. Even as morning slowly arrives, you never fully fade away. At the end of the darkened street, like a breath left behind, I still stand beside a heart that never truly ended. Across the rain-soaked crosswalk, late city lights begin to sway. Both hands buried in my pockets, still refuse to warm tonight. At the cafe we used to know, only unfamiliar laughter stays. At the edge of a cold cup of coffee, your name slowly fades across my mind. They say time quietly takes everything away with it. So why do certain memories grow clearer every night? Will you still remain after this night, like a breath spread into dawn? Even when I pretend I've moved on, I always drift back to you. Between these blurred melodies, my heart settles down slowly. I'm still walking alone inside the season that was ours. Reflected in the bus window, a tired version of myself. while a soft piano through my earphones quietly shakes the night. At the end of the street we walked, the convenience store still glows. I pushed the door open without thinking, then stopped there for a while. Even among crowded people, the night stays painfully honest, and the feelings I try to hide always seem to show somehow. Will you still remain after this night, like an image left on a dark screen? Even knowing our story is over, I still can't let it go. Through the late night wind, old warmth scatters away slowly, and I remain beside the words I never said. Maybe we drifted apart as quietly as we once loved, and the silent nights we shared still stay inside my heart. Will you still remain after this night, beneath the fading morning light? Memories that should disappear still hold on to me. Over streets washed by first light, morning slowly arrives again, and I'm still here, unable to fully let you go. An upside down photograph still caught inside the drawer. Half a glass left on the counter, holding yesterday a little longer. Lamplight falling across pages I haven't really read all night. Only the quiet in the apartment seems to move around slowly. Funny how a simple sentence can keep returning like this. Stayed somewhere behind my teeth, but never crossed the distance. Words I never gave you, lingering like a late breath, finding me in ordinary moments when I least expect them to. Words I never gave you, fading through unfinished memories, feelings I thought had disappeared, coming back again. Empty platform near midnight, signs changing without a sound. Even familiar notification tones feel unfamiliar now somehow. Folded note inside my pocket, ink already running thin. No matter how many times I open it, nothing changes in the end. Thought it was already over, still I turn around sometimes. Maybe regret arrives quietly, long after people leave. Words I never gave you, drifting slowly through the silence, somewhere between passing hours, still refusing to disappear. Words I never gave you, cooling with the fading evening, wonder if they ever mattered now that it's too late. Nothing really changed around me, still everything feels rearranged. Even echoes of your voice now sound